Here we go. Good morning now, everybody. How's it going? Yeah, we were still on the pre-show. I hadn't switched it over. Now I got everything going. We got audio. I was still on the pre-show. I didn't have the audio turned on. You here, Cindy?
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing?
We're on the pre-show for Morning Sunshine. And coming up at 10 o'clock Eastern time, we'll be there. But that happens in the morning show. I mean, in the pre-show, because we're just getting everything set up and trying to figure out what we're doing.
And we're live.
We're live, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
That's why it's fun.
And I'm trying to do about 45 things. We're flying the missing man formation today.
Yeah.
We have no Pastor Bubba. We have no Frank. Pastor Bubba's at a doctor's appointment. It was a scheduled appointment. Frank is recovering. Saw him last night. He was out and about. Looked like the Walking Dead.
Yeah. We love you, Frank. We're praying for you.
I'm still getting messages, no sound, but I know we have sound because I'm hearing it on my end. So your messages are coming. When you get that, when you see that pop up, we're getting them about 10 seconds after you pop it up there. So we weren't really planning on having any sound during the pre-show, just other than the, So, anyway.
Hey,
so good morning.
Good morning. Most of the sound will be laughing with you and Ricky there anyway. So they can read that. You can. We can read your lips and tell you're laughing. So that's fun.
You can?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, Cindy, I've been laughing since about 7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. I called Ricky and get him up out of the bed. I called him this morning and I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm laying out here in the yard sleeping." Why?
But he was sitting in my driveway.
Magandang umaga, Ate Joy. There's my sister-in-law, Joycelyn. Kumusta po? Mabuti naman. Musta din. All right, there's Ate Joy coming in from Surigao City in the Philippines. And Miss Kita Sobra, Ate. Okay.
Good morning, Emily.
Yes, good morning, Emily. And she just
Emily
said,
has showed
to
up.
my world.
Welcome to my world. Yeah, Emily,
Yeah.
She has a hard time. Let's play Jeremy Calloway this morning, get everybody started. Here's a song called Let Your Spirit Fall.
Lord, I stand before you, just an open book for you to look inside and see. Just how much I love you and how thankful I am for the things you do for me. And though I failed you many times, you're always there for me. Now I ask you, Lord, to let your spirit fall down on me. Holy Spirit, come to me, touch my life, and make me see the truth in thee. Cleanse my heart of all my sin, relieve my doubt and fear, and then make me be what you want me to be. I'm no longer bound by sin, you have set me free. Now I ask you, Lord, to let your spirit fall down.
Well, I'm going through there and going through my list, inviting people.
Yeah, I did that just a minute ago.
And I've been running out of time, so I go through the, I'm starting at the top. And so this time I went all the way to the bottom, started working my way up. And, man, I didn't realize how many people I had in my list that have already passed away.
Wow.
I'm like, I need to clean this out. I'm going through looking at names, and I'm thinking, well, I can't invite that guy. You need to go through and clean this stuff out every now and then, because it could turn bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
But anyway.
Yes, it can. And you want to be respectful of their family.
Of course.
Yeah, don't be sending, like, invitations to watch your show and their family see it on there, and you go, well,
yeah,
hey.
or tell them happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that can be bad. No, I've done that before.
I know. I mean,
speak from experience, and you don't know.
I have too. It's not good.
Yeah, it's not. But I want you to know, guys, I got up early. I got up an hour earlier this morning just to be ready for you too.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I am. I'm
well,
ready.
You better be braced for it. Here's something we'd like to ask you to do, if you would, please. Just take a look at your phone like we're doing, and we're sitting here inviting friends to come and watch the show. Our programming, actually, we've just really been in rehearsal and practicing, and we're trying to do the engineering and the videography and the setup and the music and the content and everything all at one time, and it's all live, so we do have a bump or two in the road every now and then, but we've been doing actually pretty good. We try to follow your posts as best we can, but we're getting them from so many different places. Sometimes we just can't. And so if we miss something, it's not because we're ignoring it. We just didn't see it. And
exactly.
I'm still, so like right now, I'm reading it now. So anyway.
I usually go after.
What's that? Emily says doesn't help.
I see that.
What do you mean by that, Emily?
What do you
I'll
mean
get you
by
on
that?
the phone. We'll get you going.
Uh-oh, all right, he gonna throw some dirt on your car.
Yeah, I'll throw some dirt on your car. Crazy Friday.
Yeah.
Bubba? Frank's asking where's Bubba. I already made the announcement, but I think the mic might have been off at that point. Good morning, Melinda. Bubba's gone to the doctor. He's over there just getting a regular tune-up, I think, lube oil and filter. So.
He started squeaking.
Yeah, he's getting a lube oil and filter. And,
he sound like one of those. He sound like a Ford Explorer.
Yeah, he's hit the age now where he gets to look forward to the old colonoscopy.
Oh, wait a minute.
Moon River, wider than a mile.
Guys.
I'm crossing you in style someday.
This is morning sunshine. Morning sunshine.
Okay, Cindy, we're sorry. We're sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep it clean.
It is clean. There's nothing cleaner than a colonoscopy. You ever had one? There's nothing cleaner than a colonoscopy. You're free from sin. You come out of there. It'll wash you whiter than snow.
You ain't lying. Okay,
man.
Cindy, we're sorry.
All right, everybody that's had a colonoscopy, give us a big thumbs up here. I'll start. Hold on there, Wilbur.
Where are my weight boots at?
Where do you think you're going with that?
This is Free for All Friday, so
you brought it on yourself. Yeah, you brought it on yourself.
It's Fun Friday.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
Fun Friday,
Fun
whatever
Friday.
it is.
Okay.
Fun Friday.
Well, at any rate, we're glad you stopped by this morning for Crazy Friday. There's no telling what might happen.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
We would like for you to know that Ricky and I are sitting here with no pants on.
And it's cold in here because
you
the
can't
air
see.
conditioning is blowing.
No, I've got on my short sleeve pants. So
He fixed that air conditioner, buddy. I'm gonna tell you, it's like the North Pole below my waist.
Yesterday, man, it was like a bake oven in here.
Yeah.
And so I got in here this morning, started messing around with the air conditioning, And I've got it where you could hang meat in this place.
I'm telling you.
And we can't get up and turn it down. We're just going to have to say, I'll get my Air Force One jacket out and put it on in a minute. I'm telling you, my legs are cold. My feet are freezing. Oh, good grief. Let's play Jeremy Calloway one more time. We got Jeremy checked in. We're going to get him on the phone in a little while. Here's a song that we did on an album that really we started off. It was kind of going to be an album called Pop Praise, and we took some pop songs and just kind of redid them. But this is a song that we took an old Styx song, Show Me the Way, and we made a Christian song out of it.
That's awesome.
Jeremy Calloway.
That's awesome.
From Owensboro, Kentucky.
Amen.
Wrestled under the hood from parts unknown.
Every night I say a prayer, and I'm sure God is listening. Oftentimes I'm so confused, watching saints turn into sinners. All the heroes and legends I knew as a child have fallen to idols of clay. And I feel this empty place inside, so afraid that I'll lose my faith. Show me the way. Show me the way. Take me tonight to the river and wash my confusion away. Lord, show me the way. And as I slowly drift to sleep for a moment, dreams are sacred. I close my eyes and pray for peace in a world so filled with hatred. Then I wake up each morning, turn on the news to find we've so far to go. And I keep on praying for a light to lead me where I should go. Show me the way. Show me the way. Bring me tonight to the mountain and take my confusion away. And show me the Now that I've seen the light, I truly believe, and in my heart I know. Show me the way. Show me the way. Bring me tonight to the altar and take my confusion away. Lord, show me the way. Show me the way. Give me the strength and the courage to believe in your promise, I pray. Lord, show me the Lord, show me your way. Now every night I say a prayer, and I'm sure you are listening.
Ray says, I came back from Illinois for all this.
I could have stayed in Illinois.
Man, I thought you was in Cuba, Ray. he was in Cuba, Illinois. I thought you went down there and got some cigars or something. No, not really.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
What?
Well, we had this. I'm just telling everyone we had this talk off air that you boys are going to behave.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
are going to behave for the rest of this show.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We're going to do our best, Mommy.
What is said on this show is not necessarily the opinion of the management.
Yeah. Put the disclaimer
I like that,
up
Cindy.
there.
I like that.
Yeah. Now, Cindy. Emily's rooting you on there.
She talking about get him, Cindy, get him.
Emily, you do a great job holding your own.
Here's the
You do.
scripture, Isaiah 12:6. Shout aloud and sing for joy, people of Zion, for great
That's a
is
great
the
one.
Holy One of Israel among you. And we got
That's
joy
right.
this morning. We cut up
Yes,
and
we
carry
did.
on and
Yeah.
and all that kind of
Yes.
stuff. We try to
Yes.
keep it within the guardrails.
Yes.
We try.
And
Yes,
Bubba's
and-
not here, and we can mute Cindy. So
See, that's why we have you and we have Emily, because otherwise we'd be way off the chain.
Yes,
good morning and
yes.
welcome to our inaugural meeting of the Tidewater chapter of the Future Felons of America. And
Okay,
Okay,
we've moved.
Cindy.
The bathroom jokes are gone.
we didn't do any bathroom
We
jokes.
didn't do no bathroom
We did a
jokes.
medical procedure. We start talking about a medical procedure.
Bathroom jokes.
Well, there wasn't any bathroom joke on there.
Okay.
Hey, I'll find us something funny to talk about. I'll go find us some more mistake or some of the errors in the bulletin or something like that. Well, I'll find something
You will.
funny.
I'm
for
getting
us
ready to
to
get
talk
Callaway on the
Or-
phone.
Oh, let's talk to him. That's great. I love Jeremy. In fact, on my Facebook memories that came up today, there was a picture of me with Jeremy. So I was just thinking about
Really?
him this morning. Yeah.
I got a picture of Jeremy I shouldn't put on the air.
You know, Cindy, when I look at the picture that we have posted up there, every time you tell us to behave, I look at your picture and your eyes say, and I mean it too.
I'm telling you. Let me try to get Callaway on here.
Wow.
Trying my best.
Is he awake?
Yeah, I texted him and made sure it was okay.
Okay.
Wait a minute, somebody's calling me.
Uh-oh.
Grasshopper.
Well, let me hit the one here. Hello, you're on the air.
Okay, well, I don't know if I am or not. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can't see you guys right now. So
Well, you're on the air. Good morning, Marshall.
okay,
Good
how you
morning.
doing, boss?
Doing good, brother.
Good morning, Marshall.
We're cutting up and having a big time. Let me get Cindy joined in here with us, okay? Hold on just a second.
Okay,
I got to get back
you
here
feel
'cause
this
I gotta
morning?
get her joined in.
yep,
How you feeling this morning, Marshall?
feeling pretty good.
That's good. That's good.
All
I
right.
said the only fly in my ointment is I can't actually see you guys.
Why can't you?
I guess I'm gonna blame my technology, of course.
Okay.
Well, that happens.
it's probably
all right, let's
time.
see.
It's probably time.
We're trying
for
to
a new
merge
phone.
I
these
went
calls.
to One
Okay.
Hat Radio.
You did?
and It said, you know, to see us live, go to hashtag One Hat Live.
Yeah.
So I punched that. It says, we're off the air. Please visit.
Well, yeah, we're not on
One
One Hat
Hat.
right now. We're on SGBN.
We're on
Two different
SGBN.
networks.
Okay, like I said, it's my technology or the operator maybe.
Yeah, pilot error. Cindy, are you
Yeah,
on there?
there you go.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's the
Morning.
it's the keyboard actuator. That's the problem, Marshall. So,
Morning, Cindy.
Good morning. I went off the air for a second. How are you?
Doing pretty well, hanging out, you know, like a boss.
Marshall's a better custodian than Pastor
Taking some
Bubba. I
wise
can tell you, he'll
advice
keep us
from
straight.
the
Yeah,
old
sure
guy in
will.
the room.
Yeah,
Good.
He said, you know, act like the position you want to be.
that's
Okay,
it.
if you're a patrolman and you want to be a sergeant, start acting like a sergeant. And eventually, somebody will realize you're doing sergeant work, and they'll pay you for it. So,
Hey, I heard that
That's
somewhere
right.
before.
That's exactly
Yeah.
so
right.
I'm just hanging out, hanging on.
Yeah, man.
Cindy
That's
who?
great. I'm Cindy Hewlett.
Cindy Hewlett. Okay, you are the very talented young lady I saw singing a song on the radio yesterday.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
thank
Cindy's
Okay,
Cindy's
tell Ricky I'm putting him in for a name change.
he can
Uh-oh,
hear you.
now,
You are-
now what's
what
my
do you
name
wanna
going to
call
be,
it?
Marshall?
Instead of
Name.
Ricky Rock, I want to call him Ricky Shay.
you. Okay, Ricky.
Ricochet, because he
He
bounces
has sure
all
enough
over.
bounced around a lot.
Oh, yeah, Ricky Shay. That's a great one. Ricochet. You need to tell
Ricky
him
says,
that.
I've been fired from some of the best bands in the country.
That's right. So yeah, I can wear that tag. I can wear that name tag. Oh
Yeah,
my
Ricky's
God.
a solo drummer.
At times, I play for myself.
Yeah.
Well, I play for God, so
Yeah, no kidding.
that's who I play
Marshall,
for.
what's on your mind this morning, pal?
Hello,
Marshall?
Marshall. You still there?
He must have hit his mute button.
No, Emily. No, Emily. No.
What's Emily's problem now?
Talking about, I love it, and I'm gonna use it. Ricky Shay. No, Emily. No.
Ricky Shay.
I will put
That
dirt
sounds like
on
a
your
hood
car.
name anyway.
Yeah, and I'm not from the hood.
Marshall, we've lost you. We're going to go ahead and cut out and go to I'm going to get Jeremy Calloway on the phone here. Let me see if I can anyway. All right, yeah, that call ended. Cindy, you still with me? Cindy? Did we lose everybody?
We lost everybody.
I don't think so. We might have.
Uh-oh.
I think I paid my bill.
I hope you did.
Yeah. Let's play some music while we get them back on the phone. Here's another song by Jeremy Calloway. This is where we took the old Ambrosia song.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
This is off of Jeremy's album, Let Your Spirit Fall.
Yeah.
There's a new sun rising. I can see a new horizon. Every day I'm realizing he's the biggest part of me. No more emptiness and can start anew. There's a new sun rising. I can see a new horizon. Every day I'm realizing He's the biggest part of me. His love will last forever. All His people come together. And for me, there's nothing better. He's the biggest part of me. He's the one who died for me. He's the biggest part of me. Yeah, yeah. He's the
That's Jeremy Calloway. Well, you're on the air, guys.
Are we really? Well,
Yeah.
Good morning, Jeremy.
Good morning, Marcus. How you doing?
I'm doing well, doing well. Good to have you on, man. We're featuring you this morning off of your Let Your Spirit Fall album. And we've been playing your stuff, man. It's great.
I tell you what, I had a great producer on that record. It sounds really good, but it's not because of me. It's the guy that produced it, I think.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
You
Thank
did an amazing job on that.
Boy, he really did, didn't he?
An amazing job.
Thank you. Now, how do you
Man.
guys? I get to drop in and listen to you guys periodically during the day, and loving the show.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you.
You guys, do a great job.
Well, we love you. We play your stuff every day.
Every day.
And we haven't featured you yet, but we wanted to just kind of drop in on you this morning. And you know, Jeremy, this was a dream to do this, and we finally put it in action, put it in motion. And you know, when we go live on radio, of course, we're going literally around the world. We've got listeners that have downloaded the app, and we can see when they're on, and they send us emails and so forth like that. And people are hearing your music,
Oh,
and
yeah.
hearing Jeremy Calloway in Russia, in Taiwan, in Thailand, in
So many
Guatemala.
different places.
You've done a lot of work down in Central America,
Yes.
and you've got a good fan base down there. And tell me a little bit about what you've been doing down there.
You know, through an organization, International Cooperating Ministries, that we were both hooked up with about the
Oh
same
yeah, and
time.
Cindy and me and Cindy and you, all of us.
Yeah, and they took me down there, and God just really just touched my heart with the people. I absolutely loved them, and since then, I believe we've been able to build, in conjunction with people that have donated through the website, and then my home church, Christ Community Church in Owensboro, Kentucky. All of us together, we've been able to do. I think we've just finished our third Hope Center, which functions a whole lot like an orphanage, but it's connected to a church just to provide meals and a place for children to go during the day. They don't stay overnight, but it gives them a place to go during the day. And then we've done 5 churches now.
You built 5 churches.
Wow.
5 churches and 3 Hope Centers now. I
That's
believe
amazing.
it is.
That's
8
amazing.
facilities.
that's wonderful.
And
That
and
really
Jeremy
is.
does this through his music and through his outreach, and you've also done different things for with the YMCA and stuff like that.
That's good.
Yeah. Yes.
That's good.
But Jeremy does a lot of work there, and he goes outside of the community, and that's one of
Yeah.
the things that we should do is reach outside of our community.
Yeah.
And then he also does a lot of work within the community, just like we do with Smallest Gifts. We
There you
do
go. inside
the community and outside the community. And Jeremy's been a part of our music family and my friend for a long time. And we're proud to have Jeremy affiliated with us, one of the finest singers that's ever stood in front
Oh
of the
yeah,
microphone.
man! I'm telling you, you're awesome, man.
And
Well, I appreciate that so much. It's an honor to get to sing. It's not mine, it's God's, and he's letting me borrow it for a little bit. And
Amen.
that's the way I
Buddy.
feel.
And you're doing good work with it. Believe me.
well,
Well,
Jeremy,
thank
I'm going to
you.
give you a choice off the songs on your album. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you back to when we were recording.
Okay.
And I said, Jeremy, if you had to stand if you were standing on a stage and you looked out and the throngs of heaven were there, and the Lord said to you, Jeremy, sing us a song, what song did you say you would want to sing?
He looked beyond my fault and saw my need.
Here's Jeremy Calloway with He Looked Beyond My Fault and Saw My Need.
Amen.
my liberty. I do not know just why he came to love me so. He looked beyond my fault and saw my need, and I shall forever lift mine eyes to Calvary to view the cross where Jesus died for me. How marvelous the grace that caught my falling soul. He looked beyond my fault and saw my need. And I shall forever lift mine eyes to Calvary to view the cross where Jesus died for me. How marvelous the grace that caught my falling soul. He looked beyond my fault and saw my need. He looked beyond my fault and saw my need.
What an amazing performance.
That's amazing.
Jeremy, I forgot how good that was, man.
That was amazing.
Golly, man.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Mark, for the
man.
audience, you need to let the audience know you put us, Jeremy and I, on hold, and we're listening to this old 1960s elevator music.
Oh, are you?
You mean, yeah,
That wasn't right, was it, Cindy?
no, you need to get that changed over so we can listen to what you're listening to.
Mark got a deal
See?
somewhere.
Do
The
what?
budget. It's
Yeah.
our
Mark
budget.
got a deal somewhere. Yeah.
Wow.
I sure did. Yeah, that's bad. Isn't it? That's bad music on
Yeah.
hold.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got an audience request. Probably not a bad idea for a Jeff Seidel, Jeremy Calloway duet.
Oh man, that'd be
Oh,
great.
that would be great.
We ought to throw.
I'm not
We ought to
scared.
throw. I know you ain't scared. We ought to throw. We ought to throw Jimmy Fortune in there.
Oh,
We should.
wow.
Huh?
We should. We could do the three tenor. We could do our own three tenor
Oh.
tour.
Yeah, we'll just call it 30. three tenors. Here's the album called 30. Three tenors.
You know what? That's a great idea. That's a great
Yeah.
idea. That
I'm
is.
telling you.
Don't
Well-
give us ideas, Jeremy, or don't give us ideas, people, because we'll act on it. You know we
Well,
will.
listen. I'll throw ideas out. Y'all run, and I'll chase. How's that?
All right, there you go. Listen, I want to send a big howdy out to Don Gordon this morning. Don and Eddie that run Churchland Pawn right here in Hampton Roads. They got several locations, and you know when you think pawn shop, a lot of people think something, you know, it's like a seedy place. Man, this is just a jewelry store, and they sell quality jewelry products, and they have people that make the stuff, and they've got people that, that can design things like Alma's citizenship ring. When Alma got her citizenship, I had her red, white, and blue stones, like with a white diamond and rubies, and they built that ring there. And man, they're just good, honest people. If you're in trouble and you need some money, they can help you out with that. And if you just want to get a good bargain on some stuff, they got a lot of great stuff, tools and all that kind of stuff. It's Churchland Pond. You can reach them here, and it's because of people like these guys that are in the community that help us out when we need things, and they give us bargains on stuff and equipment and things like that. We love those guys, and man, I really appreciate them. And if you're in the Hampton Roads area, all around, there's several locations, you can see those guys, and Eddie and Don will take really, really good care of you. We also want to thank at this time Overhead Door in Lubbock, Texas. And for their sponsorship and for what they do for us financially to help, so that when people donate money to Smallest Gifts, all the money that you donate goes to the work in the field. You're not paying any salaries. You're not even paying for this broadcast. Your donation 100% will go to the work in the field, because we offset those costs with corporate sponsors and people like that. And if you'd like to be a sponsor, let us know. Also, and Johnny Vasquez just checked in. Johnny Vasquez. Johnny, we are reaching into Guatemala starting in the 10 o'clock hour when we go live on radio. We have listeners reaching into Guatemala. That's Johnny's home country, where he's originally from. Now he's I think Johnny is a citizen in the United States, but I believe he is. But what a fantastic singer Johnny is as well. So we got a lot of singers checking in this morning. And
my niece just
we love that.
Hi, Shante. My niece she's in Houston, Texas. She just started watching.
Jeremy, break into a little bit of Houston, will you?
I love Houston. Houston means that I'm one day closer to you.
Oh, honey. There you go. All right. Hey, but anyway, Jeremy, we know you got things to do this morning, so we're gonna let you hang up, and we're gonna keep on playing. Huh?
Thank you so much, and just holler at me next Friday. We'll do it all over again.
We'll do it, man. And and just make sure and listen to us when you get a chance, pal. We love you. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Yeah, love you, Jeremy.
Love you too, Cindy.
Bye.
So anyway, we're moving right along here. Want to remind you guys, next week, Monday's a big day. Monday is our actual grand opening here on SGBN. And we're going to start off with, we've got people, like if you notice the last few days, we've had people, calling in, and we've had people on the phone, some of the artists. We've got people lined up, for next week. And we'll be going, the program will actually start at 9, whereas at 9 o'clock Eastern time, it's 9 o'clock somewhere, but at 9 o'clock on Eastern time, where we are, the program will actually be starting at 9, whereas now the real program starts at 10, and this is really kind of the pre-show, where we use this time to try out new things and new technologies and methods. Like this morning, we had a little trouble with getting our sound going, and thank you, Don, for posting that on the store page. We're gonna make sure we keep doing our part too, but we try out new technologies and new methods for getting you better programming and make sure that the signal's coming in through clear. Yesterday we made some adjustments, and we haven't had any buffering issues so far this morning that I've seen. And so we're trying to take care of a lot of these things in that in this hour this week, so that next week we don't have any problem with it.
Right.
We'll probably do a little. We'll probably do a couple little spots over the weekend to make sure everything's running smooth, so that when we launch on Monday, we're up and running with the wheels up and the engine's turning.
There you go.
And Frank wanted to remind us that our goal is to have 100 shares, or have 100 people sharing.
Yeah, and if you
and that's the best way you can help us.
Right. We're getting actually. Yesterday we had over 3,500 reaches on this programming just from the Smallest Gifts page. Now this is also going out across Cindy's page, my page, your page,
my page. Yeah.
The professional pages of a lot of these artists. It's actually going out across their page, so we don't have any way to count that. But we know just from the Smallest Gifts page, we're reaching almost 3,500 people a day.
That's good.
All right, now then when you add the radio component and you add the shares and things like that, we are really, really growing, and we've done no marketing other than you guys. Our marketing will start soon, but right now, all we've done is marketing from among people that we know and the people that you share it with. And this morning we've been featuring Jeremy Calloway in this hour.
That's right.
And gosh, man, that album is so good, don't you think? I mean, I just love that album.
Mm-hmm.
And
I do too.
So we're getting ready to start our programming. We're getting a lot of phone calls coming in right now, and we're not able to take them yet because we've had Jeremy on an interview. We're going to have Heath Locklear on at the top of the hour, getting we'll get the traffic report from. We'll get the traffic report from beautiful downtown Fort Payne, Alabama.
Yeah, buddy.
Where the hunt for Bigfoot is on because they're planning on having a Bigfoot barbecue down there. So,
and I can't wait for that. I live. I got to be in on that.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so we're going to try to get Heath on the phone. Let's see. Oh, I want to read this, too, and we'll read it again. Good morning, Miss Mary. I'm glad you came by. We're going to read this morning that Matt Dooley has posted, and we'll read it again. Matt, you'll need to remind me in the second hour. If you have a school-age student in need of breakfast and lunch this summer, simply text FOOD to 877-877. You'll receive a message back with a location closest to where they can get free summer meals. And contact a guy named Seymour. Oh, no, I have to push that button that says Seymour. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
That was Ricky's fault. I thought I was supposed to contact Seymour, but well, anyway. All right. This is the name.
Oh, God.
Signed Seymour.
It's still too early in the morning.
So I hit the button Seymour, and there's more to read here. This is a nationwide program, so please repost for all the children who are struggling to get enough food. Even if you aren't in need, someone else's kids are. No child deserves to go hungry, ever. And
Amen.
So we'll just help remind me of that in the 10 o'clock hour, Matt, and I'll read it for you again. Matt stayed on that this week. He's done a good job with it.
Right on, Matt.
And we're about 8 minutes away from the program actually starting. And if you're listening to us, wherever you are, welcome to our show. We know that we have already checked in this morning. We've checked in the Philippines. We've checked in California. We've checked in Ohio. We've checked in Tennessee, Texas. Well, we got Cindy checked in Texas first thing this morning.
That's Lubbock.
Yeah. I got Ricky out of the bed at dark 100 again.
I'm used to it now. I just, I expect it, so I try to keep my breakfast or what little bit I got right next to the bed. The coffee may be cold, but
Ricky, I'm in the driveway. Come on.
He in the driveway. I said, man.
Let's do a little station ID, okay?
Hi, folks. I'm Marty Rabin of the country music group Shenandoah, and you're listening to the Smallest Gifts Radio Network on SGBN.
Thank you, Raybo. Yeah, we're going to have Marty on next week if I got anything to do with it. And no telling who else we might have on, but we'll just call old Raybo and get him up out of the bed. Shenandoah's back touring again, and, man, they're playing some big
venues,
conference centers, and football stadiums, and
wow.
I mean they're playing all over the place.
That's good.
Yeah, they're doing it. And so here in just a few minutes we're going to go live. Now I also want to remind you that at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you have Kenzie's Power Hour. Kenzie's got a big audience listening to her from the Philippines, where we went over there on a tour with Kenzie, and we're going to have Pastor Bubba's going to be doing his own programming, and where he's going to do some teaching and that kind of stuff, and get a little deeper into things. And we have Pastor Andrew's going to be doing a program called Digging Deeper, where he'll be kind of breaking the word down. He's kind of a studious fellow and takes a real deep look into a lot of the scriptures and things like that. And so some of that program, that'll all be available for you on SGBN Radio Network. If you haven't downloaded the app, you ought to do so, and you can catch us on the radio 24/7.
That's right.
We got good music programming on there. Yeah. You can hear all the artists that we share with you in the morning and then some.
Yeah.
We have we just got a lot going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a lot going on.
And we love it.
And pure goofiness on Friday.
Yeah, pure goofiness.
But that's the only time we can let loose, Cindy. We got to be, at the end of the week, we got to let it all go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to listen because you don't know what's coming next. And
No, you don't have a clue. Yeah,
No,
Cindy's sitting
nor
over there in
do
the
I.
dark. She don't have any. She can't see us until it's got a 7-second delay. So she's watching us in the same time frame you are, and Ricky are conspiring. Ricky and I are doing it.
When you mute me, and I'm listening to this elevator music. I just heard I left my heart in San Francisco.
I think it's great. Did you hear I left my heart in San Francisco?
Yeah, that's the last.
I left my heart in a drive-in movie. I left my heart.
I know some people left quite a few things at the drive-in movie.
But
anyway,
Continental Trailway.
I know some people left some very interesting items at the drive-in movie.
I left my girlfriend once at the drive-in movie.
I did too.
She went to the concession stand and I ducked.
And I burned off.
Yeah, she had a head like a horse. The little girl I went on a blind date with.
Oh, wow.
I bailed on her. And when you're 16, you just do that.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, good morning, Gary Wilburn. Gary Wilburn, a guy who taught me how to play. He was a bass player, and I was a piano player. Between him, Ron Van Over, and Randy Fielder, they beat me into submission. I was just a kid.
Well,
I was
they
just
did
a kid, and
job.
anytime I get a chance to thank those guys from the Crossman Quartet when I was just a teenager and I started playing, because, man, they held me to a higher standard. I remember Fielder one time saying, Carmen, if you drag one more time, I'm going to take a mic stand and pile drive you all the way to the bus. That's just a kid. That's a true story.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, Gary will know this. Nobody else but Gary, and if Randy's watching this, he'll get it. I feel like a.
Don't say it, Mark.
I'm not
Don't
saying
say
it,
that.
but he'll know.
Hi, Catherine.
Let's see.
Hi, Catherine.
Oh goodness. Good morning to everybody. Okay, we're just about 3 minutes away from the top of the hour when the show actually starts. You've just been watching us in the locker room here, so we're going to get all prepared. Do what, Cindy?
No, it's the locker room. Y'all have been in. Well, we've been in the. I guess we moved from the bathroom to the locker room. So.
We were not in the bathroom getting a colonoscopy. The colonoscopy process itself does not involve the bathroom. The bathroom is the 24 hours prior to, when you got to drink all that stuff and eat no food, and I think that's just part of the program to aggravate you.
You know what I'm talking about. So.
I don't know what you're talking about. Good morning, Elizabeth Dawn Rose. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Detroit in the house.
There's Catherine. Good morning. I feel like Miss Marilyn with her magic mirror on Romper Room. I see Ricky and I see Cindy.
Kathy, what's going on up in Detroit?
Yeah.
We got Detroit in the house.
We got Detroit in the Well, we had Detroit in the house. We had Ricky Rocket sitting here all morning. Let's play a song. It'll carry us into the 10 o'clock hour. And let's see. Let's play one. Let's just do something fun, shall we? I'm going to play a little song that I recorded called He Keeps Me Singing. It's the old hymn, and we just threw a little gas on it. Here we go.
There you go.
I'll play it, son.
There's within my heart a melody. Jesus whispered sweet and low. Fear not, I am with thee. Peace be still. In all of life's ebb and flow. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Sweetest name I know. Fills my every longing. Keeps me singing as I go. I'll do it. Come on, fiddle. Ain't that pretty? Well, soon he's coming back to welcome me, far beyond the starry sky.
shall reign my flight to worlds unknown. I shall reign with him on high. Jesus, 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 sweetest name I know, fills my every longing, keeps me singing as I go. Jesus, 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 sweetest name I know, and it fills my every longing, keeps me singing as I go. Fill
Yeah, good morning.
Thanks for waking up with us.
Good morning.
Good morning again to those of you who've been with us since the pre-show.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cindy.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Ricky.
Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Cindy.
Yes, an angel. Good morning. Hey, John Fever, my buddy, has tuned in this morning. Thank you for catching us right here at the 10 o'clock hour where we're signing on. Good morning, America. How are you? How are you, world? There's Starshine on the phone with us there, Cindy. That's Miss Starshine. Her real birth name is Bumadine Squiggly.
Good morning to the place called eternity. Good morning to the place made for you and me. Good morning.
Well, good morning, everybody. We're glad you checked in with us.
Amen.
And we're live on SGBN Radio going around the world. If you don't have the SGBN Radio app, you can get it by going to your Apple Store. You can go to your Google Play Store if you have an Android device and get it. And we are coming to you from Virginia Beach and Lubbock, Texas at the same time via Cindy Hewlett via telephone from Lubbock. And Ricky and I are sitting here flying the missing man formation.
Yep.
Because Bubba is in the hospital, or not the hospital, but at the doctor's office getting the oil changed.
Yeah, he's getting his...
he's getting a lube oil and filter this morning.
Yeah,
So.
he had to get his
Frank,
transmission checked.
Hit the like and share. Frank, he's supposed to be sitting over there, but Frank is he's recovering from having having some foot surgery and a few little complications and stuff like that. And
he's on the injured reserve list.
Yeah, but he's coming back. I saw him last night. Looked like he'd escaped from over at the old folks' home, but he was carrying his IV bag. No kidding. He was carrying his IV bag hooked up to the thing. And, but he had a meeting. He came to a meeting, and Frank's carrying an IV bag in his house shoes. Look, got on his house shoes. Hadn't shaved in probably a week. He looked like he busted out of the nursing home.
It's your turn this morning, Frank.
Let me just say something else. By the way,
it's your turn.
Before let's see.
Oh God.
Let me just say this. I want to give a special shout out to my friend John Fever. He is a dear friend, and John, welcome to the show this morning. And we need to get in touch. We need to talk, man. It's I haven't talked to you in a long time. I'm so glad you stopped by this morning. Let's start the program off this morning, if you can, with me. Let's do a song by Reese Sanchez called "Pray When It Rains."
Side of my bed, learned to fold my hands and bow my head. My mama said, you know he's always listening. No matter what kind of trouble we find, ain't nothing too big, he's always got the time for fixing. Yeah, that's his business. It may be hard to see for such a little girl, but things can get scary in this big old world. When the skies get dark and the clouds roll in, kicking up dust in the Texas wind, and everything begins to change. You may not pray when it's sunny, but you'll pray when it rains.
That's Ree Sanchez off of her album
I
Streets.
just love it. I just love Valerie.
Gosh.
Boy, that girl.
She was in the studio. She was live in the studio with us yesterday, and we had her in here, and man, she's just she just has such a spirit.
Well, she has that natural something.
I know.
And it's just hard to, you don't find that everywhere.
I know it. She's a good girl.
She's been a blessing
so
to
talented.
us, I can tell you. Oh, she's so talented. She's been a blessing to us, too.
Well, speaking of talented, we have the very talented and handsome Heath Locklear on the phone this morning.
Oh, yeah. What's up, baby boy?
Good morning, my brothers and sisters.
All right.
Good morning. Heath, how'd your tryout go? I heard you went and tried out for the Chippendales.
Well, you know what? They wanted me to wear this thing that went up the crack of my hoo-ha, and I wouldn't wear it.
I seen a video of it. It looked like a dump truck load of bullfrogs.
I told them dental floss was for your teeth, not your butt.
Cindy, you might as well just ride this one out. You might as well ride this out, Cindy, because it's going to get worse. You might as well ride this one.
Cindy, bless your heart, your storm down here in South Alabama is causing a lot of trouble, I want you to know.
I know it, and I really apologize to everyone for that. I do.
Yeah, I got a dear friend that has a church down in Rockford, Alabama, the cultural center of the universe. And it was all over the news that they had a tree down in their yard. That was the most exciting thing that had happened since the chicken truck turned over under the caution light.
Yeah. No kidding. Yeah.
Oh, mercy.
Remember, it made all the papers when Asa Thompson's sewer septic tank backed up and come out the road. Remember that? It's in all the papers, both of them.
It's all the papers, both of them. Made the local AM radio, too.
Mark, you in bathrooms this morning. What is going on?
I didn't say a thing about Heath. Does a colonoscopy have anything to do with the bathroom, the procedure itself, or is it just the pre-show?
The aftermath.
It's like
the pre-show has got a lot to do with the bathroom.
Exactly.
You'll be repapering the walls if you're not careful.
Oh, I'm telling you, and the floor and the walls, the ceiling tile. Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, buddy.
That is some bad stuff they throw on you.
I'm telling you.
Especially if you don't read the directions right. If you just decide that, I'm just going to take all this mess at one time and get it over with.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
No, man, that stuff there.
Oh, my God. Cindy, I told you, you're just going to have to ride this one out.
That's the fair to unlock a diesel engine. You have to pour that in your crank. If you get your motor seized up, just pour some of that down your crankcase.
Oh, God.
Speaking of clearing out your colon, where's Frank this morning?
Yeah, speaking of clearing out your colon, where's Frank? I told him Frank came back. He's been sick. He came to a meeting last night. He came to a meeting last night carrying his IV bag hooked up in his house shoes. Had on his house shoes. Hadn't shaved in a week. Looked like he just escaped from the old folks' home. It was.
Get a grip.
I told you, Cindy, you just going to have to ride this one out.
Oh, my goodness.
Because it's going to keep on rolling. So what's going on down there? What's going on down in?
Yeah, what's the weather?
The traffic is,
the
traffic
traffic
is horrible.
The weather's horrible.
It's been raining. I'm telling you, I caught a catfish off my front porch yesterday. It's been raining tonight.
Would you catch it with a shovel?
With a shovel. And the sad part was it was wearing scuba gear. It's wet down here, folks. It is terrible. It's terrible. But it all blow through by Saturday afternoon and be pretty again, and we can all go back to, our normal Alabama weather. We get up in the morning and put our coat on, and by 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, we're taking it off and putting our shorts on again and flip flops.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? See, the rain has done washed away all the Bigfoot tracks, so now I'm gonna have to wait even longer to get that Bigfoot burger.
Well, we will get Bigfoot for you. If it's in Alabama, I'm telling you, we're going to find it. I'm going to have to get you to come down here.
Yeah, the first annual Bigfoot barbecue will be held at the Strand in Fort Payne, Alabama, right there on Galt Avenue, somewhere between Lookout Mountain and 59.
I am looking forward to that. I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to tell the whole world I ate a Bigfoot burger.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Just imagine coming down Galt Avenue, and here comes somebody with a big old 4-wheel drive pickup, got a Bigfoot stretched across the hood like a deer.
That's exactly the way it would look.
Yeah,
exactly. Exactly.
Going down to the ranger station, or going down to the Department of Natural Resources, saying, "Can I get a stamp for this?"
They're waiting for me down at the Strand.
Yeah, I need to buy a Bigfoot stamp.
This past hunting season, there's some strange things happen down here. I love my state, and I'm not talking bad about it, but I actually did see a Prius with a deer strapped to the hood last fall.
By all
kind of
means
message is that?
That's
Conservation at its finest.
That's great. I heard you had a little bad news around the house that somebody came and let the air out of your swimming pool. Have y'all recovered?
I know it. Listen, that's horrible too. I can't believe somebody let the air out of a man's swimming pool.
I know anybody do that sleep in their underwear.
I have got to say this. Somebody just chimed in and said, "No strapping Pastor Bubba across the trucks."
Yeah, well, he ain't a Bigfoot. He looks like Sasquatch sometimes, but he ain't a Bigfoot.
Hey, did you get the picture I sent of me and the fish, Mark? Did you get that?
I did. I got that picture. You know what? I'm gonna post that thing Monday. I'm gonna put that picture.
There's a story behind that.
All right.
Man, listen, my cousin came and got me. Bless his heart. He's from over in Georgia. They're a little bit stranger even than we are. But he shows up. Now, this is the funny part. He shows up in an $8,000 truck pulling an $80,000 bass boat.
Living in a $7,500 trailer, right?
There you go. We get out on the water. We have to put $200 worth of gas in this boat. we get out there, and he starts dragging all these professional rods out of these pretty little socks and all this stuff and wrapping it up. And I'm looking at this stuff, and I'm thinking, good grief, man. I'm fishing out of an $80,000 boat with $10,000 worth of electronics with a $300 rod and reel in my hand. We fished for like 10 hours, and I caught one stinking fish. I was like, what in the... That picture of me, I'm holding a $100,000 fish.
Hold on a minute. I'm getting ready to put the $100,000 fish up on the screen. I think I can do it. I've just downloaded it, so just hold on. We're going to try out some new technology right now. Let me see if I can make this happen. All right? Hold on.
See if you can make that happen.
I'm working on it. Hold on. Just hold on a minute.
There's a reason God made those things the color of money.
Ladies and gentlemen, the $100,000 fish.
That's all right.
There it is. Via telephone, the $100,000 smallmouth bass. Can you believe that?
Well, Heath, my question is why'd you go fishing in your church clothes?
Well, it was Sunday morning. That's
you
why.
said it was Sunday morning.
Yeah, why'd you go fishing in your church clothes? I see you got your necktie on and everything.
Yeah.
Can you imagine his poor old wife waking up and having to see that in the morning?
That's the reason she doesn't
laying
get
there
up till about
sleeping with
10
slobber
o'clock.
hanging all out his mouth.
Oh, God. Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's good stuff.
There it is, the
I'm
$100,000 fish. You see it. Guy
There
comes
it
up an
is.
$80,000 boat behind a $8,000, or how much was the truck?
Oh, probably about $8,000, maybe.
Yeah,
if we're lucky.
and parks it in front of a $7,500 house trailer. Pulls out $10,000 worth of fishing tackle, and they spend all day and catch one fish.
Yeah. And then we got out there and we were fishing, and we were getting all aggravated. And if any of y'all, and I know there's people out there, when I make this sound, they're going to know immediately what I'm talking about. Everybody that has ever been on the water knows what that is. That's the sound of wave runners and jet skis coming at you. We were out there in this pristine God's beauty and grandeur, and we heard that coming. It was like that scene out of Apocalypse Now with all the helicopters. The only thing missing was the Flight of the Valkyrie song, and they just buzzed us like the Hell's Angels. It was crazy.
Y'all's fishing was over when they went by.
Oh yeah, it was over with when it started. Just about. We were just out there to ride, I think. We went from one spot to another doing about 90 miles an hour. That's the good thing about an $80,000 boat. You can get there really, really quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Good night. So there we have it, folks. Heath Locklear with the $100,000 fish. You see it. You've seen it first here. It's an exclusive. It's an SGBN exclusive this morning.
SGBN
Those of you listening on
exclusive.
radio, let me describe this for you. Well, I'd just soon not. Yeah, I think I'll just pass on that.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Friends and neighbors.
Those listening on the radio, welcome to the Three Stooges morning hour.
I'm just thinking about them poor folks over in Russia and Latvia trying to figure out what the. I'm used to listening to music, and these people, what in the?
What are they talking about now?
These people have lost their mind.
Hey, Heath, have you
It's
ever?
no wonder we run off faster, Bubba.
Oh, I know. He's in the hospital this morning. Not the hospital. I don't want to say he's in the hospital. He's at the doctor's office this morning just getting a checkup. I think he had to get a medical clearance to be able to continue doing this show, actually.
He's getting his shots.
Yeah, he's getting his shots, making sure his blood pressure's lined up. Just get his DOT card so he can come in here to haul off all the. There's a lot of on this.
Don't go there. We had a whole episode on that. We really did, boy. We had a whole episode.
Hey, you've joined us on SGBN Radio Network, the smallest gifts broadcasting network, and we're broadcasting across Facebook, and we're streaming live on YouTube, and people are listening on the apps, and we've got the Apple apps, and we've got the Android apps, and listened all around the world, and I really don't know why. Okay,
Emily. Okay, Emily.
Emily's telling us knock it off. She's feeling sorry for you, Cindy. Poor Emily has to put up with this at 3 o'clock today. By that time, I'll have a couple of cigars in me, and I'll be ready.
He sure will, boy.
Yeah, I'm going to go get some of those green ones.
Oh, no, we're in trouble. We are in trouble, y'all, believe me.
Heath, I got some cigars that look like a SM58.
Hey, there we go.
Man.
I'm telling you.
What do you light them with, a blowtorch?
Whatever I can get. It takes about 30 minutes to get one stoked up there.
Yeah, but boy, when he gets that mug stoked up, boy, it's all over with.
Good night.
I
Hey.
want to interject. My great-grandfather was a Baptist minister in Cornelia, Georgia for, I don't know, 65 years, maybe, a long time. But he grew his own tobacco for his cigars.
Ooh.
Really?
Ooh, I know some people that grow their own stuff, too.
Yeah, they grow up between the corn stalks. Yeah. They grow up between the corn stalks.
Yeah.
They put it in them little bitty funny-looking papers.
No,
And it's not newspaper either.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that stuff on this show. On
No,
this network,
no.
We don't do
only-
what?
The little bitty funny stuff. We don't talk about that on this show.
Oh.
Oh, my
Mama
goodness.
has spoken. Mama has spoken.
Cindy, you're such a goody two-shoes. You know
We're
that.
getting scolded by Cindy and Emily.
We've already been. we've been banished from Woolworths and beat up by a Bible salesman, and now we've now we've got Cindy giving us a hard time this morning
with her backup, which is Emily is her backup. So
yeah, good night.
Wow,
what a crazy place. Huh?
You know, Cindy's the one that brought up rolling her own. I don't, or then her granddaddy at that, rolling his own.
I know.
See?
Ain't that the funniest thing? Let's play this. I'm going to play. You want to play If Jesus Was on Facebook, or I'll just play the banjo? You tell me.
Let's do Jesus, the banjo song.
All right, here we go.
We need the banjo song.
All right, hold on. I got to get all my props up here. Here we go. I didn't have anything better to do, so I wrote this.
This fella came up and put his hand out and began right off to inquire about the fact that we'd brought a banjo into the church house. And it seemed a bit cross, and I wasn't sure why, so I just up and asked the guy what the problem was, and he reared up on me like a field mouse. He said, maybe it's me, but it sure seems odd that you'd bring that thing to the house of God. Well, I just don't think it's appropriate for worship here. And I'm sure he could tell from the look in my eyes that he caught me off guard, but to his surprise, I just smiled, shook his hand, said, brother, have no fear. You know, I've given some heed to that very thought, but I remember in Sunday school I was taught that in the book of Psalms, it'll tell you how to offer praise. It says praise him with horns and drums and things and cymbals and instruments with strings, while they even had tambourines back in the Bible days. And the harp, we're told, is David's choice, and it's got a number of strings, of course, like this banjo here now, so it seems to me. And a banjo's rather a curious thing. It's just a harp and a drum with 4 or 5 strings kind of mixed up in one. Now, wouldn't you have to agree? Well, he sighed real big with his hands on his hips and snarled his nose and tightened his lips, said, reckon you think you're smart. Sure seems so. Well, I wasn't real sure what I ought to say, so I didn't say nothing. We just started to play when we all get to heaven right here with this very banjo. Picking, something funny took place. A wee little grin came across his face, and I saw him tapping his toe, keeping time with the song. Some other folks come up and gathered around, so we just broke into higher ground, and they all started clapping their hands and singing along. Done picking, old brother looked back and saw that the whole front of the church was packed. There's people smiling like they hadn't seen in years. So he stuck his hand out for a second time, and I shook his and he shook mine, and I knew right then that old banjo had calmed his fears. So David, get your golden harp, and Gabriel, let her blow. But as for me, when I praise the Lord, I'll just play the banjo.
That's an interesting story, I'm going to tell you.
Well, it's true.
I like that song.
Do you?
I do. Did we lose Keith?
Heath?
Listen.
Well, I think I lost everybody.
I'm calling him his twin brother. Well, and I didn't want him to think I'm upset at him. I'm not. I love Heath.
Yeah, I do
love
too.
You, Heath.
Well, let me get him down off the screen. I'm so sick of looking at that.
No. That's actually a big fish.
That was a pretty nice sized fish. I'm gonna tell you, brother.
All right, let's do this. Let's throw Frank right up under the bus. Let's get him on. He can't breathe this morning. Oh, we got an incoming call. That's Heath.
Okay.
Heath, what happened? Cindy cut me off.
No, the fish wanted to.
I did not, and I apologize. I didn't want you to think I'm mad at you. Not at all.
She cut you off. That's what she did.
No, that was
no.
The
That's
fish.
what she did. I am just terminally hurt.
Right, hold on. I'm gonna get another call. I'm gonna get another caller.
You know I love you.
Hold on.
And I love you too.
Hold on. I'm gonna get another caller on the line.
I'm the governor, so if I can say and I'm getting messages telling me to reel you guys back in. But
I'm getting another caller on the line. Watch this. Y'all stand by. This is going to be interesting.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen from Punta Gorda, Florida, please make him welcome. Give a big hand to Brother Nick Baird.
Good morning, Nick.
Nick, give us a weather report from Punta Gorda.
Weather report from Punta Gorda. Actually, I'm in Northport right now, which is about 12 miles north.
Nobody cares. What's the weather?
Well, it's sunshine, blue skies.
Yeah.
And just absolutely a good day.
Absolutely a good day. Well, that's good to know. Are you driving or walking or sitting? Or standing? What are you doing?
Come back to me.
Are you driving, walking, sitting, standing? What are you doing?
Yes, sir.
All the above? Okay, well, I don't see that. I called him one time. He told me, he said, every time you call me, I'm either he said every time you call me, I'm either taking a bath or I'm using the toilet. He said I might as well just use the toilet in the tub.
Oh,
we were talking about how Michael.
Drive. This show does go to the toilet pretty often.
Nick, we were talking about colonoscopies this morning. We'd like to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Redirect.
I told you, Cindy, you just gonna have to ride this one out, baby girl. You just gonna have to ride this one.
Did we took him right? We took it right to the toilet.
Right down there with me.
You just gonna have to ride this one, Cindy.
Oh, good.
No, it's beautiful and gracious growing southwest Florida. It's about 92 degrees, and not quite as warm as it is out in Lubbock where Cindy is.
Yeah.
But it's the humidity here is a little bit warmer at about 92%.
Is that right?
Well, move over because I'm coming that way then. Because it stinks up here.
We watched fire hydrants uprooting and chasing dogs this morning.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I thought I was gonna have to do the same thing, but it started raining, and I know now we don't have a drought.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, we've had so much rain, seriously.
Yeah.
But it's rain and hot and rain and hot and rain and hot. Honest to goodness, I walked out of my house the other day and I literally felt like I was in the Philippines. I mean, and I looked over and Alma's banana tree is actually got a banana pod growing on it.
Wow.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
Well, you
That's
know.
beautiful.
That depends.
You got to have bananas.
I think these global warming deals might have a point. I was thinking about January, February. I was telling them they need to call it off because I think they've got the global warming thing fixed. I'm not so sure now.
I think they got something wrong somewhere.
I'm telling you.
Exactly. That's great.
Hey,
Ricky said he was sweating like an Egyptian bricklayer the other day.
Woo, man, that's too
Sherry
much.
Brown says her hair looks like a poodle. It's so frizzy. Oh gosh.
I'm sure your audience thinks we are absolutely nuts.
Well, we probably are.
Yeah,
the phone has been ringing off the hook this morning. I've had somebody on here acting crazy. I'm scared to take it. I'm afraid it might be somebody trying to call us down, so I won't take the call.
Yeah,
it's been blowing up, so I'm afraid. But
I'm driving down the road and I'm rolling, and everybody's looking at me like that dude right there.
That's the way we like it.
My hand is raised. Hey, my hand is up.
Okay, what you got?
So
What you got, Cindy?
I want to share a little bit about smallest gifts and what we do.
All right, let me straighten up. Let me get this stupid grin off my face.
Okay.
Yeah, get it off.
All right.
I had a conversation with Miss Rita yesterday, and I just felt like it was worth sharing. I want to talk about what we're doing in our envelopes with smallest gifts, and one of the things we do with our local Angel Center, which is the dialysis center. And some of these people live on Social Security. I mean, and if you know, Social Security is not much. Maybe you get $700-800 a month.
Yeah.
Well, the last time I've checked paying rent and electric bills or whatever, there's not much. Well, we put, $3 $10 bills in an envelope, and Miss Rita gives those out to people mostly for food, medicine.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
We were talking about food yesterday.
Yes.
And she made the comment, you should see the people that are there and they will bring bread. The way they share with each other, especially towards the end of the month, is when it's really bad, which is now. They'll bring bread up there. They'll have a little bit of bologna, and the way they share with each other.
You know,
That's
that
incredible.
is great. And the work that we do with Smallest Gifts. Now, Friday, keep in mind, for those of you, if this is your first time, please don't hold this against us. Because Friday is the day that we just kind of turn it loose on Fridays, and we try to keep it within the guardrails. But Pastor Bubba's not here, so you know it's going to run off the rim. Now Ricky's got his he's got Emily's hat on. I told her, hey Nick.
Yes, sir.
I told Emily to get me one of those knitted pink hats. You know the ones I'm talking about. Don't say it.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna sew a NRA patch on it and put it on.
You want me to send you one?
Yes, please. Yeah, get me fixed up. Will Emily wear it?
Oh, I don't know. Poor Emily. Emily and Cindy live a hard life, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
Emily's right here in the room. But anyway, going back to Smallest Gifts, seriously, on a serious note, on Friday we like to bring you fun, and we like to bring you laughter and joy, and we try to keep it within the rails. But the work we do is fun, but it's also very serious. We work with dialysis center, and we're getting ready to adopt another dialysis center here in the Hampton Roads area, and we also work with children and a seminary and a K through 12 school in the Philippines, and you know, we've not, up to this point, we really haven't reached out to others for support, but with counseling from a lot of people, different people saying, you know, you're depriving other people of their blessing of wanting to help, and it's called Smallest Gifts for a reason, because what we've done is we've made it to where that people who don't have a lot of money can participate in helping others with smallest gifts.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and like, for example, there are some people that would want to help, but they can't write that $100 check.
Yeah.
You know, because they're not able to.
Right.
But when you take, like, for example, when you take a guy like, we'll just say Junior, okay? We'll say Junior, and Junior has to make a decision between whether or not he's going to get that trolling motor this month, or he's going to wait 3 months because he's going to make a donation to Smallest Gifts.
Yeah.
You've got not only that little bit of money, but you also have Junior's prayer investment, and that's a bigger investment than the money. It's just like if you don't have any money, but you want to help Smallest Gifts, you can do so by looking right down there at the bottom of your screen if you're watching us on Facebook, and you can hit that share button. And by sharing with all your friends, you help us, because that's the same as advertising. And you know, there's a cost factor that goes with that. And, you know, we really appreciate your shares and your participation, and your telling others about this programming. And we try to make it entertaining, especially on Fridays.
Yeah,
we get more out of it than you do. But really what Smallest Gifts does is, and I hate to say it this way, but I'm going to, we actually do what a lot of these charlatans get on media and tell you they're going to do, and then they go buy them $1 billion house and a $40 million airplane and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We actually do it.
Yeah.
You know, we drive normal cars. We live in normal houses.
That's
well,
right.
Cindy lives in a house that looks like a grocery store, but no, she don't. I just keep teasing her about that, but no, she don't. She went to a parade of homes and looked at a big old house and was just all twisted up about it. But she just bought a new house, and she bought a nice house, but it's another house.
Older house.
And it just suits her needs more now that she's a grandma, and she's got more room to entertain. Well, she's been a grandma for a while.
Oh, okay.
She's got more room to have grandkids come over and stay, and kids come over and stay, and when we go out there and plop in on her and Kirk, we got a place to sleep and all that.
I've got a basement, and I'm gonna lock you in it, Mark.
You're gonna lock me in the basement?
If you don't behave.
I hope it's got padded walls in it.
Yeah. Hey, Nick.
Yes, sir.
What you gonna say, Nikki?
Well, I was going to say, Smallest Gifts is a great organization, and people need to really consider being a part of this ministry.
Yeah.
But most important of all things, I think, is give us your prayers.
That's it. That is the most important.
Yeah.
Because the last time I checked, God wasn't hurting for money. And he will make the provision for this if God wants us to continue moving forward. And so far we've done pretty good. When you think about collectively what this little group of singers and people have done, I think Jeremy articulated about 8 facilities that he's built with his music.
Right,
Cindy, you've done 5. Is that correct?
Right, 4.
4, okay. And then with Smallest Gifts and the things that we do, we've now taken on, the support for a seminary and a school and a church and built another church and an orphanage. Yes. All these kind of things. So this is what we do, and we've done this just as this little small group. And now what we're doing is opening it up to where that you can be a part of it if you feel so inspired to do.
There you go.
All right, and we're not going to beat you up about it. But we are going to have a good time, and we're going to do what God has directed us to do, and that's just what it is. And joy and laughter. It's okay to have fun and cut up.
Yeah, I have to.
Even if Cindy gets all tore up about it.
Hey, I've got an idea. I've got a great idea.
Oh, here we go.
I think once we need to have a challenge that we want 100 people to share, and when we hit that, we need to have something special that we're going to do something, but we can't shave like by the head because it's already shaved. So we'll have to.
We can run the buffer on it.
We could.
We can run the buffer on Bubba's head. Put some put some compound on there and buff out all the blemishes.
Yeah. And I need to tell Pastor Bubba this. I've got a picture I'll have to put on up sometime. When I was still working cutting hair, my kids went to a private school, and they do a You Can Share every year. And so the high school principal made a challenge to challenged the kids if they would raise so many pounds or bring so many pounds, he would shave his head. Well, someone volunteered me to go over there and shave his head, but I didn't know I was going to be on television doing it, and the press would be there. So I've actually got a picture from the newspaper when I shaved his head.
Well, if we hit 100 shares on Monday, I'll push Ricky in a wheelbarrow down Virginia Beach Boulevard, and we'll video.
Oh no. No.
Wearing a baby Huey mask.
No, I can't stand up for that one. It's not enough for me to no.
Yeah. Ricky and I'll go streaking at the Pembroke Mall.
Oh, please don't. Wait a minute. Now it's gotten out of hand again.
No.
Ethel. Get back here.
No, back up.
No, that will cause world hysteria.
Oh gosh, you talk about making
blindness to a lot of people.
Yeah. Yes. Don't look, Ethel.
No, I can see him speaking like Ethel on Ray Stevens.
That's what I'm saying. Don't look, Ethel. It was too late. She'd already got a free shot.
Get back here.
Okay. Nick, help me. Help.
You're on your own.
Oh, my goodness.
What did you say? You're on your own. I told you, Cindy, you're going to have to ride this one out, baby girl. This one here, this one here, this one here. That was for you, Emily.
All right, let's play a song by Cindy Hewlett this morning. Let's play Reflections and see if we can't come down off the tree.
Oh, let's play that. That'd be great. I want to hear some Cindy this morning.
Now, here she is on a song called Reflections.
Autumn's in the morning breeze as it gently welcomes me. Time to reap from what's been sown. Celebrate the harvest grown. With gratefulness I must reflect and thank God for provisions met. He can take a tiny seed and provide for me all I'll ever need. I look back to yesterday Seasons come and seasons go, bountiful or harvest low. Even when the winter comes, love will grow from the seeds I sow.
That's Cindy Hewlett on a song written by Cindy and Ron Oates, the great Ron Oates. Man.
That is beautiful, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy, didn't that get nominated for an award?
It did for the Hollywood Music and Media. Hollywood Music and Media.
Yeah,
was
Hollywood
beautiful,
Music and
Cindy.
Media Awards.
It was. And
Man.
yes.
That was
Mom.
beautiful, Cindy. That was beautiful.
All right, let's
Thank
do
you.
this. Heath, where's Doris?
She has not gotten here yet. Today is Friday, guys. It's beauty shop day.
Isn't it today her birthday?
Yesterday was her 88th birthday.
All right.
They kill me for saying 88 on the air, but
That's all
but
right.
it was
Ask her how she's
88th
doing. She says, I'm doing 88.
I'm doing 88. That's
Hey, Keith, that's a good one. My mother just turned 77.
Did you call him Keith again?
I called him Heath.
Keith,
That's his
I
name.
told you, Keith is his half brother. Heath cut him in two with a chainsaw, and they kept the one half. They taxidermied it, and they
got it mounted on the wall. Mounted on the wall.
Yeah, they sent that over and get it taxidermied.
I'm going to call him Bubba too. I'll just call you Bubba. Bubba too. Another Bubba.
All right, let's plug
Bubba
Heath. Please. Heath says, please check out my friends at kayakfishingwithchrist.org and check them out on Facebook. Kayakfishingwithchrist.org. I wish I had it. I don't have it queued up here, but tomorrow or Monday we'll read this announcement again, and then I'll play "Take Jesus Fishing" on the back of it.
Hey, that'd be awesome.
But
these I just want to say something about these guys. They're based out of Florida, but it's gotten on Facebook, and we've got over 2,000 Facebook members now that have joined, and they're all across the country. But it's spreading like wildfire. The group is very active in Celebrate Recovery. We're very active in taking children fishing, taking vets fishing, and just it is an awesome ministry.
That's great, man.
That got started out of Central Florida, and y'all just go online and check it out. You'll be blessed, I think, by it.
Well, we'll give it a look.
That's
And we'll give it some
sir.
props and stuff like that. So, all right, let's do this.
Awesome.
We had a request for Kenzie this morning, and I think Kenzie may be up. If Kenzie, you're up, give us a big old thumbs up. But here's Kenzie singing a song called "Orphan," and like Nick says, she's gonna be a millionaire by 3 o'clock.
Amen.
Amen.
Each and every one of us. You're never alone in the world.
There's Kenzie.
That's awesome.
Are
Hey,
you
Mark,
online,
know what-
Kenzie?
I am. Hi.
Good morning, Kenzie.
Are
Good
you
morning, Kenzie.
Are you able to see the picture on the screen?
I was, yes.
You see who that is? Are you looking now? You watching now? Or are you just not talking on your
I'm not
phone?
looking now.
Oh, okay. Well, I got the picture of you and Jason Crabb up on the screen right now, so everybody can see what you look like.
Oh, that's, so
That's a good picture.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, do you know where we were a year ago today? We were all in Lubbock for our concert with Richie McDonald. So, Mark, you were in Lubbock?
Really?
We were all together.
Yeah, we were,
all
weren't we?
together.
You were
a year
doing,
ago.
yeah, that's right. You and Valerie,
and
Reese Sanchez, and actually it was a year ago today. Reese
Yeah.
Sanchez got her recording contract, wasn't it?
It sure was. A year ago today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kenzie, what's going on in your world today?
Nothing much. I just came back from a sleepover, so I'm
From a sleepover? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good deal. We just played Orphans and we've been getting
I heard.
requests for that and all that, and just talking about smallest gifts this morning. And see, we're going to behave while you're on the air. We've been
Yeah,
acting
we have
stupid
I'm glad
all
you're on
morning.
the air. Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Well,
to now.
actually, I've heard some of the things you've been saying.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well,
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Kenzie was really busy last week with a camp for Crossed in the Arts. You want to talk about that,
Yes.
Kenzie? Tell us what you were doing.
Yeah, it was just it was a workshop where all week we just did camps each day about we learned dances in a whole week, and then we performed it on Friday.
Wow,
Really?
that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
cool. I've been thinking
Kenzie's
about.
Yeah, she's multi-talented. You are that X
you.
factor. You have it all. You can act, you can
Hey,
sing, you can dance.
Do your British voice. Do like the do your British voice.
No. I cannot do a good British voice.
Oh yes, you can.
I haven't heard it. Kenzie. I
Hello,
want to
I've
hear it.
never heard it.
Hello, Kinzarella.
I'm-
It's me, Nunchop.
I am very bad, so I don't think you want to hear me.
Oh my goodness, you're just very shy. That's your problem. You don't have a bit of problem doing it when we're riding around on airplanes.
That's because you're the only one there.
All right, let's do the Oompa Loompa song, and then we'll move on to another song. All right, let's do Oompa Loompa. You ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oompa Loompa Loompa Dee Doo. Oh, we got a delay there.
Oh,
I have another riddle for you.
I thought it was puzzle.
Puzzle. Yeah, okay. I'll do my line, then you do yours. Oompa Loompa Loompa Dee Dee. Now you.
I have another puzzle for you.
Oompa Loompa Loompa Dee Dee.
If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you do when your kid is a jerk?
Go get a broom and put them to work.
What do you do when they act like a nut?
Go get a paddle and spank their butt.
I don't like the sound of that.
Do, 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 do.
That's terrible.
Kenzie and I rewrote that. Oh, good grief.
You see, when you do that, and they go get a paddle and spank their butt. That's cute.
Somehow that belongs on this show today. I just
Yeah, they kind of.
Yes.
Oh, my.
You know she'll be a millionaire by 3 o'clock.
What'd
Just
you
like
say?
I said over 2.5 years ago, she'll be a millionaire before 3 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. She's something else. I can't get this thing to play. I was going to play King of True Love, but I think I put everything into vapor lock now. We're going to have to get some of that colonoscopy medicine to loosen this thing up.
Yeah, I do have a colonic clinic going on in the back, so come on in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Ricky's-
I'm sorry.
He's running a special with you get the pine saw for $4.95. Okay. All right, we're gonna hang up now.
See, that's what happens when you get me up too early in the morning.
Yes.
Oh goodness. All right, let's see if we can get this to play. It's just not cooperating. We're going to have to do something else in a minute. Okay, Don. Bye, Kenzie.
Bye, Kenzie. Love ya.
Bye, Kens.
Bye. Love you.
Oh, my goodness. Who we still got on the phone? We got Heath. We got Nick. Who we got?
No, Heath had to get off. He had to bail off.
All right, so we got Nick on the phone. Marshall Johnson's tried to call about 800 times this morning. We'll get Marshall on the phone here in just a little while. All right. Oh, my goodness.
Sir.
So
I got to call out on you for just about 5 minutes or so. I just made a delivery here.
Yeah.
Okay.
People in Southwest Florida give you a howdy and a shake and shout out from Advanced Automotive. The check's in the mail. And Joey loved your shout out the other day too, guys.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
So we'll bail out, and I got a special request before you're off the air.
Okay, what's your special request?
Would you play Desperado by Kenzie?
You know what? That's a good one to play. Let me see if I can get that one to go. Here we go.
I'll talk to you later.
Kenzie likes to tell the story about the prodigal son when she does this song, and I never had thought of it that way, but boy, she brings a real special presentation on this song. Here we go. Desperado, Kenzie Walker.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Yeah, your heart won, but I know you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. And it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can get. Desperado, no, you ain't getting any younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you on. Oh, and freedom, oh, freedom, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine, and it's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. And you're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences and open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you before it's too late.
That is indeed Kenzie Walker. If you'd like to get Kenzie's music, you can get it at iTunes, Amazon, anywhere where you can get CDs. You can walk into Best Buy and order a CD. You can order one from KenzieWorld.com. You can reach out to us on Facebook at KenzieWorld. We can make sure you get one. And she's got a new one coming out that's got Orphan, and it's got Never Alone. What is it? What the World Needs Now, and Rescue Me, and Desperado, and man, it's a great project coming out, and we're going to be making it available next week right here on the show. It'll be part of what we're doing in our promotion, and we want to say good morning. And just tell everybody we appreciate you stopping by. That's it for our show today.
Amen.
Nick, you still with us, or did you jump? I think Nick bailed.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
That was a beautiful song, Kenzie.
Thanks for waking up with us.
You are so awesome.
You are an awesome person. You are, Kenzie.
You are
We
so
love
awesome.
We're wrapping up.
I love y'all too.
Bye, Kenzie.
All right, bye.
Bye, Cindy.
See you later.
Good morning, Cindy. What's your plans today, Cindy?
I am going to recover from this morning show.
Yeah, Don, you have a good day, buddy. Matt, God bless you, Elizabeth. Bless you, everyone. Thank you. Make sure to share and like. Tell your friends about the program. Next week, grand opening on Monday.
Amen.
Monday.
Yeah, can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
June 26th.
We twinkle below. Good morning to